What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2 and the pirate playthrough. At long last, we're on a boat. Oh yeah. Now, I always talk about how easy this map is because of the massive amount of DU that it has, so I thought this would be the natural place to come for my first Chaos 4 attempt. So, I did do one thing. I talked about perhaps upgrading that relic I had, but then I found that other awesome melee boom relic. So I went on and upgraded. I used all of my plane modes, and I upgraded this Chaos 3 medallion up to max Chaos 3. And as soon as I get one amp drop for Chaos 4, I'm going to go ahead and take this bad boy to Chaos 4 and keep it around for a while, as melee boom and anti-melee servo are just such an awesome combination. It just seems like that might be beneficial for me to do. Now, I'm ready to upgrade my pet as well. However, I need 3 vials of Gatto's Mischief, and I've only got 2, so still opening up the pet boxes. Besides that, haven't had any major changes. I did upgrade this bow, of course, that you saw at the end of the last video just to get Chaos 4 unlocked, and I do have some more Ascension points to drop in, so let's go ahead and put those in. I should be putting these into Hero Crit since I'm not building on it, but I'm going to end up building on it. So I'm going to keep funneling it right into Defense Speed and Defense Crit Chance. And let's go with Hero Damage up here. Now on the Monk, same thing. Defense Crit Chance, Defense Speed. And I've actually been putting the Monks into the Hero Boost Damage in case I ever switch over to a Boost Monk flavor. And then rinse and repeat here. Now, of course, all I've been doing on the Squire really is building walls. However, Chaos 5, the cannonballs are coming back out, so I'm going to go ahead and just keep building the Squire as if he was a builder only, or a DPS builder only, essentially, and I'm not going to put the points into Spike Blockade Health, even though that would give me the greatest benefit right at the moment. So let's go ahead and set it up here. We got, what, 2,400 mana and 2,000 DU to just go nuts on this map. Now, I just don't know what to do here. Should I block it right here, as that's just the obvious choice? Or should I block it back here because the mobs have such a long way to run? You know what, let's try this out. I'm going to throw a blockade there. This one will be a little bit easier of a fit, I think. Let's throw another one here. For these lanes, let's go right at the tops of the stairs. I'm going to do the same thing over here. And I got mixed emotions on this other lane, too. Let's see. Do I go down here? I mean, it seems like that's the place to go, right? I mean, I love doing the spawn camps, yet common sense tells me I'm not always going to be able to do that. It almost feels like we need 2 here, and you know what, we got the DU. I'm not going to lose a map due to mobs running around, so let me just use the DU. That one's a fine choke point, I don't need to worry about it. What about on these lanes? It's a little questionable. A mob can't fit through there. It's debatable whether I need one there. I'm going to put it there just for good measure. And then I think we've got fine protection here as well. We'll have to see how it goes. Now, as you see, that leaves me 1,700 DU. Now, we do have some heavy-duty flyers over here. So first things first, I'm going to get this area all jacked up with flyer control. And let's go... I usually put it back here. Let's just do that. Let's go 3 Sky Guards right here in the back. Make sure we're getting it done. And then let's start spamming auras, as this map is going to have a ton of them. Get as many as we can right down here at the spawn. I want as much upfront damage as possible. In fact, any of these areas where we can stack it where it's going to hit both lanes is going to be good. Now I think I'll come down to the wall and get our last resort at the wall. Let's go with a lightning and a flame. We'll go with something like that. And then going to do the same thing essentially over here. We'll go with a flame and a lightning, and then a couple of auras out. Now I've got the little stretch here with no auras, I want to fill in the rest of the map first before I bother coming back to that. Or do I need to bother? You know what? Let me just fill it in. This map's got so much DU, I think it's not going to be an issue. So let's fill it all in with ours, and let's head over and take a look at this side. Same thing here. That area, the choke point where all of these lanes converge, I am going to just jam-pack it full of auras and make sure that these guys get hit over and over again with these flame auras. Let's go ahead and even go 2 lightning strikes like that. And then that's going to leave me what? We'll go like that and 1 at the wall. Over here, we can basically do the same thing. Go like that and 1 at the wall. I like it. Let's just go ahead and go 1 more here and 1 more there, and that's going to leave me quite a bit still for these lower lanes. So the lower lanes, I'm just going to take a pretty direct approach and just spam it up right on through. Let's just come all the way down here. Actually, this area where they first come into the kill box, let's go ahead and we'll double it up there. Let's give them a lightning strike just for good measure. And let's put a lightning strike up here as well, just for last resort. And then same old over here. Let's start off at the walls with, see, we'll go a flame and an LSA, and then just build it down from there. We get to this area, let's double dip and really stack them up. Let's go with a LSA there as well. And it leaves me enough for 2 more LSAs. Let's do that instead. So we'll go something like that. Should give me a nice bit of killing power right there at the end. And then I've got that 400 left. And I tell you what, I just do not want to think about flyers at all. So I'm going to upgrade those flyer lanes. And you know what? I'm going to upgrade all this stuff as well as... Oh, not enough to upgrade all of it. But I really would prefer to just not even come to this end of the map and let me focus on this area. So let's go ahead and see how it goes. Of course, Chaos 4 is bringing the Lady Orcs. Jacked Sparrow map Chaos 4 here, and there they come marching out. Now, Lady Orcs cannot be slowed, but they can be stunned. So, like in this case where I'm using the Huntress, I am going to be spamming that concussive as often as I can. And let's see. They're getting burned. I'm going to have to watch walls. You see, I've got yellow walls already. Oh, wow. Those flyers went right through all 3 of those. I'm going to need to get even more upgrades, I believe, on those sky guards. Alright, see if we got any mana laying anywhere. There's nothing down here. Holy crap. Where is all my mana at? It looks like I could potentially lose these walls, as they are just getting beat up and there's still 300 mobs left. Now the downside of this map is there is a ton of mobs and it takes a long time for the map to run. So, you know, is it the best grinder map? Maybe not, but it does give you so much DU on the map that your chances of success are really pretty good. Even when you fail with your concussive shots like that one. And then we've got the long straight lanes down below where we can just give them the old flamey bird and it's good game. Now I gotta get back up here and attend to these flyers, as I saw those flyers and they are coming in big time, and they're not gonna take it easy on me. It almost feels like I need another Skyguard over here. See, we got one side down. Yeah, I hit one of those concussives hit anyway. There we go. Alright, not the prettiest yet. It did get the job done. Ooh, and look at me jumping all the way down through the bottom. Alright, so while we're down here, let's get this up front stuff upgraded a little bit more. Throw a few upgrades around. As you see, there's not a whole lot of mana laying around. So I can't get too carried away. And I did get a little carried away on that other lane, so I'm going to save the rest of this. These walls got beat up, so let's upgrade them. We've got a boss on that one. Now, it's a skelly boss. Now, I do want to see something, though. And that is, we got this huge killing zone up front. I want to see how much these auras did. That aura did 14 million damage. That's pretty darn good. You know what? I'm going to save the 32 for repairs and just go with it like that. So that lane has got just a lot of damage. Now, I didn't get any upgrades on my sky guards. I almost feel like my range on my sky guards here are an issue, and I may want to spread them out a little. That could potentially be one of my problems here. Yeah, it looks like that middle sky guard is still attacking everything. They're just not hitting very hard is the problem. Back down to the shards, you know, destruction and deadly strikes would save the day for me. Now, of course, I'm in Chaos 4 now. I could get a defense rate. And if I actually get lucky enough to get a defense rate, oh my gosh. That is going to be a game changer, even without having the destruction shard. I mean, it's a matter of time. I've got to get a destruction shard at some point, right? I've already spent all of my defender medals I've earned on this playthrough so far on Chaos 1 shard packs. And I mean, that in itself is just... it's such a huge, huge gamble, and it did not pay off for me. See, here comes Slakelion. Now, since it's Slakelion, do I want to get him burned down? I kind of feel like I do, but oh man, I'm getting walloped over here. Woof! That was a little ugly there. I let those walls get way too low. Okay, Slakelion's getting chewed up there, which is a good thing. But remember, he's here every wave. So we got to get him burnt. That's going to kind of force me to upgrade the auras over here on this side, where I really didn't plan to right away. But there we go, Slakelion down. Man, we got a nice medallion there. Tempted to throw that on my sky guards. Let's see, we know we're going to have problems over here on this side, so... I tell you what do we want to do? Do I want to spread those sky guards out a little? Yeah, let's just give them some upgrades and hope they can hold. We got a boss over here, a siege roller this time around. I really feel like I need to be putting it into the walls. The Lady Orcs, I mean, the Lady Orcs are gonna rush your walls. It's just gonna happen. And you're not gonna have enough power there to take them out if you don't keep your walls nice and fat and healthy. Alright, let's see how we go. We got the Slakelion, of course. Gonna need to get some damage on that guy right away. Yeah, it looks like he did a little bit of a turn there. Couldn't decide which way he wanted to go. Oh, and he's doing it again. Slakelion's dancing. Oh, he's going back. Slakelion is one of the weirdest guys on just about any map you'll do. That dude just cannot make up his mind on where he wants to go. Alright, I got yellow walls all over the place, and there's no way I got enough mana to repair them all. Oh, look at this Lady Orc. Doing the backdoor job. Done ran around and started catching me from behind there. Alright, so here comes Siege Roller and an Ogre. I almost feel like I need to pay attention to this Ogre first. Let's get this Ogre burned. I don't want him stomping up there. Oh no! Oh, okay, it didn't hit the Sky Guard, thank God. That would have been a disaster. Where's that Siege Roller at? The Siege Roller's getting close. Oh, this could signal the end for me. Now, once again, it's not about winning the matches. It's about getting upgrades. So, I got loot laying around. So there's upgrades waiting to be had there. I think I can actually save the day here and repair through this Siege Roller. Oh, nope, I can't because I don't have the mana to, but I might be able to get him burned. Ugh. Another needless death. Well, hopefully that wall will hold for just a second or two. Give me time to respawn. I've got my I've got my Flaming Phoenix cooldown back. However, I don't have enough mana to cast it. Anyway, there we go. Actually managed to make it through. If I can kill these flyers off, that is. Woo! So ugly right there. Wow. Close calls, close calls. Alright, so let's go ahead. Well, we're going to have to rebuild. And our problem has been the walls. We've been getting through all the mobs. Not in the prettiest manner, but the walls are just getting tore up. Let's get them all repaired and try to get a little bit more damage going here. Let's see what this bow is. A 2.5 per second burst shot. I think I like the one I have better. What do we got up here? Proactive traps. Man, that's a good. You know what? I'm going to take that and put it on something. And let's get into this lane again. We got another boss here. It's a siege roller. Now, the siege roller, of course, is, you know, upgrading all of these auras is not going to do anything for me here. But I do want to make sure that those berserkers or lady orcs are getting what they've got coming to them. So let's get an up on. Let's go ahead and upgrade that wall too. Now let me take a look. That is just a good relic, even with proactive traps on it. I feel like that is just a massive upgrade over my Skyguard. So I'm gonna slap that bad boy in right there. I had anti-goblin on the old Skyguard, so it's not like that's making a big deal. Let's see, what about here? Man, that's a nice upgrade to this lightning strike too, so let's go ahead and swap those out. Now that's giving me a little bit more power, which will be nice. Let's see, let's make sure all of these walls are at tier 2, because the walls are just getting pushed. I think we got them all now. Yeah, they're all upped. Let's throw a little love here in this little choke point area, where all the mobs from all those lanes get hit. And that one, what is it? Looks like it's a Malthius. Yeah, it's a Malthius coming this time. And what? Let's just go ahead and upgrade the rest of these for Malthius. There we go. Alright, so it's back to Slakelion duty to start wave 4. We got lots of upgrades on the ground, so this has not gone well. So I think I've got a very high probability of losing this match, especially with just wave 4 coming, and I'm already having such problems. However, we're getting loot, so I mean that's the name of the game. The more loot, the merrier. Slakelion's doing his derper dance again. He's just about dead. There we go. Slakelion down. We got flyers out the wazoo and walls getting beat up. Oh! Coming a little too close to that Lady Orc's backswing. She's not afraid to reach back there and let you know that she knows you're there. That's for darn sure. Alright, how are these walls holding? These walls actually are not terrible. I think actually the only thing that made it all the way to these walls was the Lady Orcs, to be honest. No more juice. Alright, we got a siege roller up top. He's not very far out of the spawn, but I can start working on him. Kobolds. Don't want the kobolds blowing me up. Let's get these Lady Orcs attended to. Man, it'd be nice if a big old pack of melee mobs came up behind that siege roller and blew up all nice for them. Oh no! Getting cocky, jumping around. I've got flashing red walls too, which is about the worst time to die. Now hopefully my defenses are going to hold. It looks like I'm going to lose a wall. Malthius first. Alright, Malthius down. These walls, oh my goodness, look at those walls. But let's get this siege roller down. We can probably repair through at least one of the walls. There we go. Or we can just smack him down and let him know what's up. That works too. Alright, so man, I tell you, my optimism was dropping through the floor. But it's starting to go up. There is a slightly better bow. That bow is actually going to be way better for killing the flyers, though, so I'm going to go with it. And let's... what do we got for a boss? We got another siege over here. Let's just throw a round of ups on this up front damage. Let's do the outside 2 sky guards. And then besides that, I think it's just all repairs. I'm going to have to save a bunch of this mana. As... well, I mean, everything needs repairs. Holy crap. Ooh, what's this bow? That's actually not a bad one either. 4100. It's a little bit less ability power, but it's got Goblin and Warboar. Which I guess the one I have, goblins, well, half of the goblins are melee, plus the warboars are melee, so I think I'm just going to keep that burst shot 2 that I've got right now. Proactive downgrade servo. That might just save the day here. Let's take a look. What have I got? Oh, wow. That is definitely going to save the day for me. So now basically I get a free wall as long as the wall is upgraded. So a tier 2 wall, if it dies, it will become a tier 1 wall instantly, and I'll basically get a free wall placement. Let's go ahead and throw some ups in there, and I'm going to save this last 16. Wave 5, here we come. Got the Slakelion to deal with first, right out of the gates. Ugh, way too close. That was just straight up dumb. Luckily, Slakelion is a derp and wants to go back up the stairs, so he can walk back and forth in his flame arts for a while. That's not really going to bother me one bit. Let's see if we can't get these Lady Orcs. They're going to watch that backswing this time, though. Here we go. Lady Orcs down. Let's get some repairs on the walls and go right to flyers. Slakelion's still alive, or is that a different one? Uh-oh. No, we're in trouble. Man, that wall burnt quick. I'm going to have to basically stay here for the rest of the match, I think. Is that Slakelion going to die? Oh, man, he is just a dummy. He's going back up through there again. I mean, I'm going to let him do his thing. You know, if he wants to hook me up, I'm going to let him. Alright, I got 2 of my 3 sky guards are down. So now it's definitely time to watch for flyer. Oh, 3rd sky guard down. Oh my gosh, I'm in trouble now. I am in deep trouble. Alright, these flyers are getting here, but they're not here yet. If I can get these Lady Orcs burned. And the roller. And everything else. This is not looking good. And only 18 mobs left, but the flyers have arrived. So I gotta switch my focus over. The Lady Orcs are all dead, it looks like. Alright, Spike Blockade down. Crystal under attack. Oh no! Oh, and a loss to flyers of all things. Well, I mean, that's how it goes. However, I made it all the way to the end. We've got the free retry. I don't even know if I'm anxious to retry this, to be honest. I've got the loot out of the map already. So the last bosses were still there, so I lost a little loot there. I think I'm going to take my loot and run on out of here and call it a day for this particular run. Now, making it all the way to wave 5, if this was my main account, I would retry the map and complete wave 5. Since I know I've already got the loot and that's the only reason I'm playing the map, I'm just going to take the loot and run and not bother with it on the rest of this one. So anyway, that will do it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Click that like button, please subscribe, and I will be back soon with more Dungeon Defenders 2. Thanks again. I'll see ya.